boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. That's what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted, this what you wanted, huh?
What's a man or a king? Represent to the saying, advance on the line, advance an opinion. You from the industry, what percentage you claim it? It's that Xbox, spin that block, his legs slide. Fast talking, no wriggling, moonwalking, sell a moon ride just to be dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Don't keep back, not Grammys from portraits. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's a man or a king? Represent to the saying, advance on the line, advance an opinion. You from the industry, what percentage you claim it?
You already know the time for my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. That's what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted, this what you wanted, huh? What you running from, what you running from?
Now, you must have thought that I was either scared, afraid, terrified, or won't show up. One of the two makes no sense, and two of the four don't make any other sense, and that's kind of stupid to think that I won't be here. Who the hell do you think I am? You kind of think that I'm you. Now, maybe you think I'm you. Maybe you think I run. Nah, baby. Born in the Bronx, raised in the grime. Knuckle up. Always. Now, I do got to share it out to whatchamacallit. I do got to share it out to Blue Sky. Because Blue Sky definitely be holding me down. So shout out to Blue Sky for holding me down. Where you at, Blue Sky? Now, dudes thought we supposed to run from this. Shout out to Xbox because I played it. Now, a lot of people that you're going to talk to didn't play the game. I'm going to show you that I played it. But I wanted to pack in here. See, a lot of people that you're going to talk to is going to talk about, oh, they're waiting to look at the trailer from somebody. Oh, I got the trailer from Xbox. I saw the trailer. Played it. That's the reason why I was playing Halo earlier. Yes, what's the crack? You know what the crack is. The crack is the sound of their back snapping as they pay like they weigh. Now, I told y'all before, I didn't know who this game was for. I told y'all that from the rip. I said it ain't for us. Because if any of us ever got a chance to play any of the Halos, we knew. Shout out to Asus for sending me the controller to go with that rock. We knew what Halo is, what it plays like. We understood. Now, we knew for months that the Halo Championships would have conversation surrounding the title. Now, a lot of people is going to show you weak trailers. A lot of people are going to show you weak trailers. No, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that conversation right there. It's for me. We're going to get into why it's for you. Remember, I told you I couldn't speak. See, he knows. Me and him talking to DMs all the time. He knows, right, Mr. Burns? And I told him, stick around. Twitter's going to get lively today. Twitter's going to get lively today. Now, listen. I'm a man of true integrity. I can sit there and watch people drop information after information, and I got to sit there and act like I know nothing. I got to sit like, I don't know a damn thing. So shout out to the rest of the Iron Lords for playing dumb just like me. Now, what I can say, and what I will say is, it was a very early state in the game. It was a very early state in the game. And not one person could tell you that I have information and I let that go like that. Like, a lot of dudes is looking for the limelight. Do you know what type of tweets I could get or what type of engagement I can get if I do stupid stuff like that? No, because you know what that does? That actually harms the individuals that put you in the position to be able to talk about it. So it hurts them and it hurts yourself, right? Because then you become a person of low moral fiber that can't be trusted. So once that gets over 50 people watching, I'll show y'all the real Triller. Not that Triller that's out there. Not that Triller that's out there. I'll show y'all the real Triller. See, people don't realize it's a whole real Triller. It's really a Triller out there. A real one. And I'll show you. Oh my God. Your boy on the run. Welcome to Soldier S Rank. I salute you, Soldier, just as I'm dropping more and more information. Now, what I could have did was, good. I'm glad you made it, man. I'm glad you made it. I know you in, Birds. I know you in. Listen, tweet it out. Everybody share it out. Once we get to 50 people, I'm going to show y'all gameplay. What people are seeing, and I'm going to show you what people are seeing. I'm going to show you what people are seeing. And then you can see how mine is different. And you're going to be like, oh, snap. Yeah. He's him. I hate when people do that, and I just did it. Okay, cool. That's that. Let me mute that. Okay. So that's what everybody is seeing. Let me double check that. Nah, I canceled that one. What was this one? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is it right here. All right, so yeah, I'm keeping the sound down on purpose, and I got it there. All right, cool. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all what everybody else is showing right now. Then I'm gonna show y'all the real, right? Boom. Let's bring that back.
According to the data in their networks, the ring has some kind of deep religious significance. They call it Halo. They believe that Halo is some kind of weapon.
What sort of weapon is it?
One with unimaginable power.
Chief, you gotta find the cartographer. We'll keep him busy as long as we can.
Fire Team Charlie, we're on our way.
Touchdown! Hit it, Marine!
Covenant are putting up a real fight. The cartographer must be here.
Lock and roll, rock and roll!
Give them hell, Chief.
I do have a whole lot more. And I have no problem with showing that once we get over the certain number. I got a whole lot. Because remember, like you're saying, you know, oh, they destroyed themselves. You're so stupid, Tony. I was playing a game. I played it. I tested the demo. So shout out to Microsoft and Xbox for allowing me to play the game. And playing the game, I could tell you that, well, is in its early stages, right? So as you see on Iron Lords, we have a review up about that. Not muted anymore, Tony. But thank you. Yeah, well, see, what happens is every time I show trailers, I mute myself because I want you to hear the audio crispy. I want you to hear everything that you got to hear from the audio. And I don't want any interference. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the DMs and people are able to jump in and have that conversation. Because unlike a lot of people, I don't duck the smoke. Okay, so I told y'all before that there won't be any multiplayer because they're working on a multiplayer, right? And the multiplayer that they're working on, it's gonna be different. You know, so I don't want anybody to think, okay, yo, you know what? They're just gonna give this game and they're not gonna give over the multiplayer, or I think multiplayer is going to be this big encompass thing. I think it's gonna be greater than. But the title itself, now you're going to see a lot of people talking about like they are going down a road where they're raising prices. Amy Hood this, Sarah talked about this, Phil is not doing this. Where the hell is Matt Booty? Satya is going on about this. And it seems like all their titles is making their way across the street. Now, remember when I explained to you with this device here, with the Xbox ROG Ally X. Shout out to Microsoft for letting me review that. Remember when I told you that? And people were saying you won't be able to play the PlayStation games. And I said you'll be able to play them day and date, no matter what. Mr. Burns, welcome to Soldier S rank. I salute you, Soldier. Blessings, Burns. I thought you was already a member, to be honest with you. Be real with you. We talk all the time. Oh, so that's the intro. I put Bleach as my intro. So that's my intro. So, all right. So if you don't know that every ROG, you're able to customize your intro to it, right? And when you're able to customize it, then you can, go into it and, see your games and stuff like that. So I told y'all that, you'll be able to play PlayStation games day one, bro. Day one. And Xbox knows this. So this is the curated device where all your games are going, right? Okay. So let's just get that out of the way. Do you think, and as a consumer, you don't really give a damn where the games are being played as long as you get your copy. As a true consumer, like when you walk inside the store and you see the last roll of toilet paper and you going in there to get toilet paper, do you care about anything else other than your roll of toilet paper? No. You do not. So when individuals sit there and try to tell you about where they care games are being played at, then that's just listen, I'm a console warrior, so that's a console warrior tactic. All right? I'm not even going to sit there and hold you. So that is just, console warring 101. Oh, we got something that you don't have. Nah, the boo boo. Stick your head in doo doo. That's what that is, boy. Yeah, can I play those games on the $500 console that I brought? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no, you can't. But you could. Now, I could tell you there's a way to do it. And all right, remember earlier in the week, dudes was talking about the developer kits going up by $500, not knowing that Xbox, if you're in the ID at Xbox program, they give you 2 free dev kits no matter what, regardless of what. And still the Xbox dev kit is the cheapest dev kit that's inside the gaming space. With Nintendo's being secretive, we don't know. But that only affected large corporations because smaller developers can actually take their Xbox Series X and turn that into a development kit by just paying the $20 and putting in dev mode. Now, me telling you exactly what dev mode is you taking your Xbox. Remember when you saw people early on playing God of War on their Xbox and you're like, how the hell was they doing that? Well, if you put your Xbox in developer mode, which is $20, you can do all of that stuff too. So yes, you can take that $500 console, add $20, but your console ain't $500 now. Like you got Bitcoin. Your console just turned into Bitcoin because the day that you purchased it, it went up in value. So you purchased stock. So yeah, you're able to do it. Yeah. Now I know you're gonna say there's a caveat. Did PlayStation make the game for the Xbox console and it comes out? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They're not in that level of desperation yet. All right, so we're going to talk about where companies are in the hierarchy of things, right? Because you have companies at different levels of things. You have Nintendo. After going to Japan and understanding what Japan has to offer and what's going on over there, I can honestly tell you Nintendo doesn't have to do a damn thing. If they sold one Switch 2 to every person in Japan, they will never go out of business. And I understand exactly why Sony got their ass out of Japan based on that. I understand. So I'm not even holding them. I was talking to a couple of friends of mine, and we were laughing that the Xbox has a small shelf in Japan in every store, like a small shelf. And PlayStation has 2 small shelves in Japan next to the Xbox shelf, while Nintendo has the whole damn floor in every store. It got like that, and I understand why Jim left. What up? Soon as we get to 50, I'm going to show you gameplay. I'm going to show you gameplay. Soon as we get to 50, we have 48. Share it out. I'm going to show you gameplay. Like what dudes think is like they really think that PlayStation is huge over there. Nah, actually they're not. All right. And Xbox is even worse. There we go. We have 53. I'm going to show you gameplay. Give me a second. Let me finish this part here. Xbox was just talking to Fatsumi, and I'm going to probably bring that up. Let me grab that. Xbox was talking to Fatsumi, and Phil had a whole thing because, he was at TGS. And in being at TGS, he got the shirt. Oh, I got to get that shirt. He got the shirt. All right. So he got the shirt. So it was a shirt that went up that my boy got. And, okay. So if I show you this here, so, they're talking to Phil, and they're talking about Ninja Gaiden, and they're talking about the Xbox playtime in Japan has increased about 20% in the past year. And That's significant. That's not through console. That's through PC. The PC usage in Japan is way higher than it is as far as, console usage, right? So it's different, right? So again, I tell you guys, you got to understand it. We kind of like to think that now in Europe, PlayStation is huge in Europe, whereas Nintendo has a smaller space, PlayStation has a larger space. Xbox doesn't. My bigger problem is, being that you're the bigger corporation, you really need to stamp out where your district is. PlayStation district is the EU. Now, Microsoft is going to invade the EU, which they've been doing with Gamescom and stuff like that, and try to take over that space based upon the monies that they put there to lobby to get into stores and do things. They knew they couldn't really invade Japan in the manner that they think would be successful, so they had to go the PC route. All this stuff starts to make sense after you go abroad to see what's really going on. Now, I'm glad that Phil never gave up on Japan. I'm glad that Phil continued with the Asian project. I love the fact that they're in China, in Korea. You saw them in Thailand. You saw Gamescom Thailand. Like, we're going to be in Gamescom Thailand at some point. I think next year should be dope. But those things happen. Now, I did tell you that y'all was going to see the trailer. And yeah, I know y'all want to see the trailer. I mean, y'all want to see some gameplay. Let me cue that up for you right now. Hold on. Let me mute this for a second. Okay. Now, I should go in from, should I go there? You know what? No, I'm not gonna be rude. I'm gonna be nice. I'm not gonna be rude. I'm gonna be nice. All right, let me double check how many people's here. We got 69, almost 70. And I said 50, right? You want to see it? Let's get it. Let's freaking get it. Boom.
The Covenant believe that what they call the Silent Cartographer is somewhere under this island. The Cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control center.
Now, we could have a whole lot more gameplay, and we do have a whole lot more gameplay, and I will show you a whole lot more gameplay. I just want y'all to know that I already knew.
secure.
Affirmative. Echo 4.
Yeah. So I have a whole bunch, and you know, it would be nice if it was captured on a PlayStation 5 Pro. I think that would like tickle your fancy. But and I'm gonna show more. I'm gonna show more. As more people come in, I will show more. It would look nice played on a PlayStation 5 Pro, but no. The versions that I got a chance to play was on the Xbox Series X. And no, this will not have multiplayer Paul Flavor Flav. Oh, the reason why I called you a snitch, Music 72, it's an ongoing thing in the hip hop urban community right now. If you are from New York and you know about the Supreme team, you know who Preem is and you know who his nephew is, which is Prince. He just came home. And one of the people that was running with the Supreme team is Bimmy, and they call him Bimmy a snitch. And on the confidential informant paperwork, his name is Music. So that's the joke. That's the joke. But yeah. So no. The multiplayer is going to be a separate encompassed thing, and I think they're going to start doing it like Call of Duty, to build out a suite, if you will. The old days when one game defined your console system was Halo, and it was, you know, God of War, etc. So when the best IP has a problem, you have a problem as a console and as an ecosystem. That's cool. So Halo comeback is an Xbox comeback. Facts. I think opening the game up, and see, if anybody leaves right now, you're kind of crazy because other people don't have what I'm going to show you. I can show you the whole thing. What I am going to show you is more when we get 80 people. I have more. It's not, see, like a lot of people, what they don't understand is they're going to keep showing you the trailer, and they're going to keep trying to do the console war thing, and they're going to keep trying to, that ain't it. That ain't what the money is. Like, the Enemy Within 2156, you said something that was crazy important. Halo going over there, you don't think that's not going to sell gangbusters? Like, what do you think? Like, so it's only couch co-op on console, not on PC. It's has only multiplayer separate. So now they're going to give you the campaign because it's called Halo Campaign Evolved. The campaign evolved. I went back to play Halo Master Chief Collection, and you know I played it on my ROG Ally. You know I was playing it here, and you know I was playing it on the console, and I saw, because I have revisionist history. Your mind will play tricks on you, making you think something is greater than what it actually is. And I went back and I actually checked. I needed to have verification for myself. Let me open the Discord up for individuals that feel that they want to jump in. See, because you know, you have a lot of people that say stuff like, oh, you know, like I would love to go in there and say something to him, or they have funny things to say on Twitter, but the DMs is open and you don't show up, and it's kind of strange. Can't wait to play God of War on Xbox soon. Well, I'm playing God of War on Xbox now. It's not soon. It's already happened. I told you it was going to happen on October 16th. October 16th, God of War is already out. Now, what y'all could do is hit up, anytime y'all see my videos, hit up the hype button. I want to know what the hype button do. Like, I see the hype button. I want to know what the hype button do from my end. Like, I see the hype button and I like hype up a video from somebody, but I want to know what it do on my end. Like, if I see you hyping it, I want to know if I see you hyping up. I don't know. And I heard you didn't like my new thumbnails. Oh, Attic was doing a lot of work this week. I didn't want to bother Attic to do thumbnails. Attic does my thumbnails. All right, so Halo has to go like listen. You're not going to make your point by not making your point. You don't send over Forza and Gears, but then Halo doesn't make it over there. You see, they send you over Gears and they redid it, right? So you knew Halo was coming. This is not a secret. This is not some, oh, we bailed the mouse like a surprise. Nobody's surprised at this. What we are more surprised at was the fact that it didn't have multiplayer inside. And we did have the conversation, and it does make sense because they want to monetize the multiplayer. It's Halo, the old Halo, how it started. Well, you know, on PlayStation, we get it, you get it on Broke Pass. You stupid. You stupid. Nah, they ain't snatch your baby, bro. Like, how is your baby being snatched? First of all, it comes out next year. Second of all, go play your game now. Now, remember when I told y'all that there's going to be titles that will never, ever make it over to the PlayStation ecosystem? I was playing one of those titles today, Halo 5, right? And in playing that title, I realized a lot of things. First of all, that title gets me hype like you wouldn't believe. If you get a chance to see me on Frontline Gaming streams, it gets me hype like you wouldn't believe. We're almost at 80. Soon as we get to 80, I'm going to show you more gameplay. Actual gameplay. Not a freaking trailer that these guys keep showing you, a goddamn trailer. They keep running the trailer. When Phil said it was just 4 games, he meant Halo, Gears, and Forza. That's kind of crazy, right? Could you imagine if that was actually the truth? But no, when he said those 4 games, he was making sure that he sent over what y'all considered was the best, which was Hi-Fi Rush. Remember that? Didn't do real good, did it? Right? But what he was doing was giving that game an audition because he knew that they were selling the studio to Crafton Games. And you see what Crafton is up to. We got at 80. We're at 80. I'm going to show you more gameplay. Right? So, okay, you want me to shut up? All right, I got you. You want me to shut up? We're at 80. Let me show you bingo bop. We stopped off here, right? Boom. Let's get right back at it.
19 inbound. Somebody order a Warthog. Hey, I didn't know you made house calls for Hammer. You know our motto. We deliver.
Let's go find the map room. That will show us the location of Halo's control center. I've been able to pinpoint the main facility by cross-referencing Covenant survey data and religious texts. We were right. It's on this island. I've marked the entrance with a nav point. Somewhere inside that facility. They're already inside. We have to get in there and stop them before they learn the location of the control center.
Now, I know this might piss you off, and I do have a lot more of gameplay. Just letting you know. Only place to get it. Only place to get it. Just saying.
putting up a real fight. The cartographer must be here. My analysis indicates that the map room should be at the bottom floor of this facility. Let's keep going inside. Don't let them lock the doors. Interesting. I underestimated the Covenant's understanding of Halo's subsystems. We need to find the security override to get this door open.
Cortana to Keys.
Go ahead, Cortana. Have you found the control center?
Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our progress. We can't proceed unless we can disable this installation's security system.
Understood. We're still en route to the objective. I may be out of contact when we get...
And we are back right now for a little bit, and we can get right back into it. Now, also, I want to keep reminding you guys, this is a very, very early build. The official Sizzle for a $25 super chat. What's good, King? Are we running it up on these bums or what? Facts. On God and them. Now, once we get to 100, then I'll let y'all see a little bit more. We do have more gameplay. Now, remember, this is an early build. This is Unreal Engine 5. You have your little stuttering. You have the little pop-up and stuff like that. What I could tell you is, remember on Master Chief Collection, when you saw the Marines and the Marines uniform, you have to go back and look at it because the Marines uniform is, yo, you stupid. The Marines uniform look a whole lot better. So there's different things, and I know it's early. We are probably more than a year away. Because if you really think about it, right, it should come out November 15th. And he said, you can't take these teasing? Yeah, we need more people. We need more people because I got what they don't got, and we need more people, bro. We need more people. So Phil talking about them being a success as far as he sees in Japan. They had no other choice but to do the PC route. You understand? Like I'm kind of you ever really started to actually get a hang of something? Like we've been doing this whole internet thing for about 10 years now. I got a video like you know how Google shows you like 10 years ago. And our first E3 and you know and we were there on FanFest, and then after that we started doing the podcast and everything. But how it was we were learning this. We were learning the industry. We made friends. You know, we made families. We got to learn, right? So this whole time I'm learning. Like we're going to these shows. We have no credentials. We're getting in. So we got with Tick Network. Shout out to Kal-El. Rest in peace. We started working with him. Now, I was opposed to working with him early on, but COG felt that it was necessary for us to work with him. And I'm like, cool, no problem. Worked with him, and we started getting credentials. But what happened is our podcast started picking up, and we started getting a little bit of traction. People seeing it, right? Oh, Fia Marie, my lady, £2 super chat. The Lord's hard work is paying off. Big leagues now. Not the big leagues yet, hun. Soon, though. So, like, what I'm saying is I'm just figuring out how everything is working. Like, how the industry absolutely works, right? How, and I'm talking about it from, I look at always from a business aspect. I always question, why did NEC go under and then they had to get purchased by Saudis? If you just saw EA, I told you immediately, EA got purchased by them Saudi investors, and they immediately turned around and made a deal with the AI company, and immediately they're going right into the AI stuff. I already told you that. Shout out to Crafton. We need 9 more people so I can show you the rest. Yo, thank you, Fee. I'm going to be putting up more videos for members in the background. I got you guys. Oh, my man, Big Mad Mo, member for 23 months. That is so much of a blessing, bro. I salute you. You haven't watched the preview yet, but does it feel like Halo? Yeah. I played it. I'm showing you gameplay. Matter of fact, Mo, sit down, because Mo is here. Mo's 23 months. You can't issue on 23 months. 23 months. You know, he's been here. And, you know, a lot of y'all been here for day one. So let me just show y'all. Something. Let me just show y'all. Boom. Let's get right back at it.
Here are your orders. I want you to use any means necessary to force your way into the facility and find Halo's control center. Good luck, people.
Yeah, Halo's coming, and it's going to look like this.
Keep an eye out for any unusual structures that could house the security system. It looks like there is a path into the interior of the island.
Okay, ours. Did you see the Marine punch him off?
Down, man. Triggers down.
You see the nozzle getting red, right? Now, right around that corner is a lot of stuff. And I'm going to show y'all more. We do have 6 minutes left of gameplay. Right? I'm going to show you more, but, you know, we need more people. Now, remember, I only showed that to Big Mad Mo and Fee for showing up. You know, it looks amazing. You know, I got to play Master. Listen, so that's exactly what I did. I played the Master Chief Collection in order to have my basis of my criticism on the demo that I got a chance to play. Now, the demo itself maybe is, if you stretch the demo out, 20 minutes tops, right? But it does show you the assets of the world. And it does show that, it does need polishing. It needs a lot more work with it. So all of this early access stuff that you're seeing here right now is stuff that is not finished. So as good as some may feel it looks, it's going to be more refined and better upon release. Now, again, like I said, I did state that it was on a Series X that I was playing it. I didn't get a chance to play it on my PC, so I wasn't able to take the rig and max the rig out and do all that other stuff because that wasn't the version that was afforded to me. No, I did not get a chance to play it on PlayStation to tell you, what the PlayStation 5 Pro does. None of that stuff. But what I'm telling you is, knowing how the industry works, then I pretty much understand now the reason for the strategy in which Xbox is going. Because listen, who that said that in the chat? Where is he at? He said, hold on. He says, the Dark Lord, Lord of Lou, whatever. All right, so the nail is in the coffin, the PlayStation Nation, world domination. We have the best shooters, the best races, and the best everything. Xbox has fallen. Now, for that conversation to be had and that to be said, you got to really think about it. That means you didn't have the best shooters. That means you didn't have the best racers. That means you didn't have the best of everything before Xbox stepped on your platform. And remember when I told you that the Trojan horse theory, and somebody told me, I don't know history and all that other stuff. And I'm like, okay. Rome was never the same, and Troy fell. But people don't understand anything when it comes to the level of history and an infestation of what happens. Xbox is going to make boatloads of bread. What that does is, and now they're in a whole different thing. I told you, you know when it switched? When it switched. See, everybody's going to point to ABK. Everybody's going to point to ABK. And he said, laughing out loud, I'm calling themselves. But yeah, none are Sony games. He said, where are the health bars? Oh, okay, yeah. So you don't see none of that stuff right now. It's very early build. Very early. And I'm pretty sure that they have later builds than I got a chance to play. Right? So I'm playing a very early build. It is what it is. It's not my fault. It is just exactly what they had to offer, and they wanted to do it at the Halo Championships, and we understood that they were going to announce this now. You had Jez telling you for a long time that stuff like this was coming. I don't know why. Buy a PlayStation, play Xbox games, enjoy paying for Halo and supporting Xbox. Yeah, of course. But remember when Sarah sat down and had that conversation, and she told you that it will be a premium situation like this device, and the first thing that popped into everybody's mind with her saying that was the price of this device. No, this device is a curated premium experience to the user, from any way that you want to play, any game that you want to play, any storefront that you want to go to, how your device turns on. Does a thumbstick light up? Do you want to use this? Do you want to use that? This thing is a premium experience. You saw what she talked about, the white version, how it's like something that you can get your kids, under the tree for Christmas. Like that. Okay. I fully expect the console to be this curated device, premium, and for them to have a lesser model that will be a cheaper model. Do I agree with that? I do not agree with that. But I actually believe that's going to be the case. Now, the reason why I believe that is the route that they're going, Shohei believes that's the route that they're going. I believe that that's the route that they're going. They have all intents and purposes of showing you that they are going to go that way and challenge Steam as the main storefront in gaming. Now, when I say challenge Steam as the main storefront, I know this sounds kind of idiotic based upon the fact that PC guys prefer Steam. Hell, I preferred my Steam Deck before this device. Before this device, I preferred my Steam Deck. Now, my son can play my Steam Deck. We got 2 more, and I'm going to show the rest of the gameplay. All right? So, share it out. 2 more. All we need is 2 more. Hit those likes. Let's see those likes, because I think the likes should equal how many people's here, right? We only got 47 likes. Come on. And hype it up. I want to know what the hype button is. I really do. I don't know what it is, and I want to get hyped too. I want to know. I want to look. I want to see, because, I get a chance to see the background and the algorithm and see what it does. Come on. Now y'all lost. I lost 2 of y'all guys. Come on, man. Get back in there. Get back in there. What, do y'all gotta see exactly what I'm gonna show y'all in order for y'all to get hype? Well, god daggone it. Here you go. I'll show you. Around that corner is something that you want to see. Around that corner. Around that corner is something that you want to see. Trust me. Around that corner, I got something special for you. We got 2 more. We need 2 more. I got something special. There's more Halo than one in the multiplayer soon. Yeah, they're gonna get. Yo, listen. They're talking about so many different things to this Halo thing. You're gonna see. There's still more Halo, the new one, and the multiplayer soon. We won't. And something else. Something else. You said the PlayStation 5 release is very unexpected? No, it isn't. Get out of here. Shut up. You're just being facetious. He said, thanks for your games, guys. Blessings. Now we got 102. Let me shut up and let this thing do what this thing does. Let's go.
Let's get it going, Marine. Come get some. Is that all you got?
Remember, Halo didn't have the run.
Area secure. Firing! Here's more where that came from.
Smell one. Tossing one. Please.
They got active camo, don't worry.
Use the holo panel to shut down the security system. Good. That should open the door that leads into the main shaft.
Now, I do got more to show y'all, and I'm not gonna lie. We gonna show y'all some more, because we dropped down to 95. Now, yeah, you do have active camo. Now, you see the compression that YouTube has? It looks way better than that. All right? I want you to know that the compression that YouTube has, it looks way better than that. It does, actually, to be honest with you. He said, why you playing with this video? Because you play like shit. I'm joking, man. You the best. If you want to see my actual real gameplay on a finished game, I was playing on Frontline Gaming streams today. I was playing Halo 5, so, look at how the lighting changes the vibe in Halo. Yeah. Listen, so the illumination of the lighting effects is like, you see the different colors, like either on the walls or on the floor. You see the sand kick up. It's definitely very detailed, right? That'll be definitely dope, like green versus blue. So we do have somebody that's in the chat. What's up, Raging Bull?
Hello.
How
the
are you?
visuals look awesome.
Blessings. That's what's up. So as good as it looks way better, right? Now, and I do want to say though, it's still an early build. It still has stuttering. It still has frame issues. It's still
your cores are going to have that, especially if it's a couple years out or a year out or whatever it's going to be.
Yeah, it's a year out.
You're going to have issues. Yeah.
It's a year out. Yeah. But I do first of all, I appreciate Microsoft and Xbox for trusting Iron Lords to actually play the game and keep our mouth shut. Do you know how hard it is to keep your mouth shut?
Especially for Halo.
Bro, I had to keep my mouth shut for this Xbox ROG Ally. Look, this is how since we've been back, I had to be what is it? What is a church mouse? I had to be quiet as a church mouse. Playing the ROG Ally, then playing an NDA game. I refused to play the Outer Worlds. I said, there's no way I can keep that inside my soul. I will talk. Right? So I said, no. I said, Cog, you and Attic could do that. Right? So, okay, good. I'm sitting here playing this thing, doing all the work, engrossed in that. Playing Ninja Gaiden 4 to completion. That is the first game I played in probably a month that I completed. So I was like, oh, God, it felt great. Completed that. And then they did Outer Worlds. But then to turn right back around and had to be quiet about Halo. And I'm watching everybody go online. They're like losing their mind. And I'm like, man, y'all just don't know how awesome Xbox is right there. You really don't know. And I just got to hold it in. So, I mean, I do appreciate, you see, listen, everybody, y'all could jump inside the Discord. If you want to have a conversation, if you want to talk. So what did you see? What did you like? What intrigued you? What, just say anything. Talk to me. Let me, the floor is yours.
The visuals alone is really nice. The reflections, it's not too heavy in terms of trying to have ray tracing and stuff like that. It's mixed, if you know what I mean. It's not trying to be too much of everything.
It looks really good. Like, all right, so my revisionist history in my head, I went and put on Master Chief Collection, and I came back, and then I saw it. Now, there's some textures in the Master Chief, but I'm talking about a complete version of a game that took years to complete, right? Because the Master Chief Collection, upon release, was broken completely. And for a lot of people on PC, it's still broken, right? So
it is.
Yeah, if you have the Windows version. From what I heard, the Steam version is immaculate. All right. So again, they need to work on a lot of things, but I did get a chance to play it on my Xbox ROG Ally X, and I played it through GeForce Now because they gave me the ability to stream it. Now, when you get this device, I had a code that I was able to get GeForce Now, and I got GeForce Now. I got like 3-4 months worth of GeForce Now, and remember, GeForce Now, you get Game Pass Ultimate. So I got an extra 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate, and you get Game Pass Ultimate with this device. That GeForce Now is an animal. It's an absolute animal, right? And as good as cloud gaming is on this device and console streaming, it looked great. So I'm playing it, and I'm like, oh, Master Chief Collection looked good. I went back, and I saw that, and I was like, oh, it looks better in certain aspects. The water physics look better. The world illumination looks better. Now, that's just talking about Halo Combat Evolved. There's other games that I feel in the series that for Halo that looks better than that. Shout out to who's up in there. That's Kalen?
Yeah, what up, man?
Blessings, Kellen. What's good? Talk to me. Let these people know. Now, listen. Y'all share this out. If y'all want to see the rest of the footage, and I'm going to show y'all, again, y'all have 3 minutes and 39 seconds left. 3 minutes and 39 seconds. If you want to see the rest, share it out. That's all. Listen, y'all did your job. Y'all share it out. You get more people in here. You don't walk away. I show you more than what anybody else can show you. So tell me, Kellen, what's up? Talk to me.
It's great. It is great to have an Xbox, which is every screen. But no, it's good. I like what kills me is every time a game comes out from Xbox to PlayStation, everybody looking for all the, the sadness from Xbox fans, but nobody cares really. Like it's like good. It's on everything. It's like who cares? Play it. Just play it.
More people are going to get a chance to play it, right? And I have no problem with a game that brought me so much joy to be played in different areas. Now the console warrior in me. The console warrior in me? Oh,
That's just so fun. I'm gonna do it. I do it all the time, every chat.
bro, I'm gonna live it up. I'm gonna live it up, son. Because one thing they can't get, I showed y'all the list that they will never see, and I'll show y'all again. Cause y'all think it's a joke with me. Like y'all think, oh, he doesn't buy games, he doesn't have games. You will never play Judgment. You will never play Gears 3. You will never play Gears 2. You will never play this Gears of War right here. This one. You'll never play this one. And I'm laughing knowing that these games will never reach your grubby little hands. But, and I can just throw that in my Series X right now with no problem because the back compat is a serious thing. But again, to have y'all jump in to play a game that has been there from the inception. Some people never even heard of Halo. Like some of them is just like, what's the big hubbub?
I mean, at least they got a game for 2026. Like,
yeah, like because what's announced? Like Wolverine. Oh, and remember, I think Wolverine is going to be the first day-and-date PC game. I think it's been in development so long that game is going to launch day and date on the PC.
You can't miss that money.
You know what that means, right?
That wrong guideline?
Well, at the same time, the console comes out next year.
Yeah.
So listen, I'm going to do this easier for y'all. Let's get to 90 and let me show the rest of the video. How about that? How about we get to 90 and I show you the rest of the gameplay? So y'all could be like, oh, I saw all the gameplay. Because you're not going to go anyplace else. Oh, no, Gears of War 2 is not coming. Like, listen. It's a reason why y'all got Gears of War 1. E-Day is going to show up. That's going to happen. But Gears of War 2, there's no money in them going back, making Gears of War 2. It's no money there. It was money in them giving you a regurgitated Gears 1 that came out in 2017. It was money in that. There's absolutely $0 and 0 cents in them making Gears 2, 3, or Judgment. It's not going to happen.
Money and more data for them to know like what's worth selling to them.
Exactly.
How much did Gears Reloaded actually sell on PlayStation? You know, how much of them actually went out and bought?
Oh, no, they did. It's so good. It's so
they
good.
did?
Yeah,
well, even better. Look,
it's
they
so
get
good.
E-Day 6 months after that.
Well, no. I think E-Day might be a day and date. I think E-Day might be a day and date game because this Halo's a day and date game. Right?
So it all dropped with the next console. I can see
that. Yeah. So, but the next console comes out, and that's going to be the best place to play anything. The next console is going to be Animal, and a point that it's going to be the best place to play anything. Hold on, let me see this. I'm getting text messages the whole time.
Halo.
Oh, no. Yeah, everybody's like going crazy. Well, the numbers is going down. I guess they don't ever want to see the rest of the video. But, all right, so because I do have Fight Night Friday, and I'm getting ready to cut this thing off in a second because I got to take my son home, and then I'm going to get to Fight Night Friday. So, Gears 1 so well, but there's no money in putting 2 on PlayStation. All right, so Rashado, do you want to have a conversation? Do you want to jump in the Discord? Just jump in the Discord and have the conversation. Kellen, put the link in the chat for him to jump in, because he's probably one of the most vocal people that she follows, and I respect the fact that you follow, and I respect the fact that you get your troll on. I'm a huge troll myself. I do appreciate you.
You mean the Discord link?
Yeah, put the Discord link in the chat.
Let me see how to even do it. I'm on the Xbox right now.
Yeah. So, oh,
that's
Eternal the
good. I thought-
Gamer. Yo, look at that. Linda. She's here.
Oh,
Girl.
that Eternal.
Girl, I knew you was going to show up. I know you love me. And you knew I was going to go live. Girl, listen, just because you here, girl, I'm going to show you the rest of the video. Y'all don't even got to get to 90. The girl is here. She here. Let me show her what y'all going to be seeing. Let me show her. Look at her. Eternal, you girl. Man, girl, you making me blush. You all showing up and stuff like that.
Oh, there we go. All right.
We need to go to the main facility. Let's head back down the beach.
Mayday! Mayday! Dropship Bravo 22 taking enemy fire!
Hey, now put it in the chat. Hopefully they can just click it.
Understood. We're on our way.
The Halo.
Chief, Bravo 22 was bringing us some heavy weapons. After I saw we were up against hunters, I thought you could use them.
I just want to let y'all know this was brought to you. Mute yourself. Mute yourself, Keller. Mute yourself, Keller. Thanks. I just want to let y'all know that this was brought to you by the lovely Linda, a.k.a. Eternal the Gamer. She definitely is my #1 stalker. I do appreciate her. And the fact that she showed up, I said, I'm going to show y'all the rest of this. So I want everybody to say thank you so much to the lovely Eternal the Gamer, Linda. She's dope. Thank you, Linda, for checking up on me, you sexy beast. Now, I want you to know that I really appreciate you so. You have no idea so much. Now, the chat is not full with Xbox that agree with me. They don't have to agree with anything I say. There are a lot of PlayStation dudes there that don't agree with me, like yourself. And I do appreciate you showing up. But I mean, I definitely know that you definitely have to be a woman because the chat is open for you to jump in and you never choose to. So I want your sexy behind to know I'll be toasting to you tonight with this Tokyo shot glass. And I'm definitely going to ring-a-ding-ding and smile when I look your way. But I knew you was going to come and you was going to show up because your level of delusion is fantastic. Now, the reason why a lot of your PlayStation dudes don't come over here because I didn't call them. Like if I wanted to call Jay Barry, I'll call him on his phone right now. If I wanted to call Porter Rock, I'll call Porter Rock. If I wanted to call hip hop, I'll call hip hop. If I wanted to call J Dub, I'll call him on the phone right now. See, the problem is that you think that these people have an issue with me. Actually, they don't. Actually, they're people that I talk to. They're associates. Some of them are friends. Now, there's other people in the industry that I don't know like that and I don't really speak to. And that's cool because they don't go out. They don't get out. If they actually got outside, then they would actually see me because I'm in the field. I'm in traffic. And being in traffic allows me to do the things that you need. Like bring you games. Actually, be the person that played the game that everybody's talking about right now that you want so desperately on your console. Now, Game Pass will deliver that to all these individuals, these young kids that didn't get a chance to play Halo. And we will be able to buy it as well. So we'll be able to try, we'll be able to buy, but you will be able to purchase. And I appreciate the fact that you will do so because I'm actually counting on you. Actually, I'm counting on you to hold up your end of the bargain. Now, somebody said that Gears did not sell the way that Gears should sell. Games aren't selling the way that games should sell. I'm looking at titles not reaching or achieving critical mass that we feel that 10 million of a game should actually happen. And a lot of times it's not working. Oh, I'm talking about Linda. Linda, Eternal the Gamer. She's here. That's my boo. She's my stalker. She shows up and she talks about how people don't debate. That debate thing was put there for when I was doing the live show on Fridays. And I left it there, right? So when I go live on Saturdays, it's there. But the fact that the Discord is still available because Fight Night Fridays is about to start soon. And we play fighting games. We play fighting games. We play all types of games. If y'all got a chance to see Marvel Zombies, it's so much fun. So I just want you to know that finally PlayStation got something to look forward to. And the fact that Helldivers was a huge success on Xbox and it hit NPDs. If anybody got a chance to see me drop my NPD videos, because somebody said I wouldn't talk about NPDs. But NPDs is up and I talked about it. Again, I care about one copy, my copy, the copy that I get. And as a consumer, I think a lot of you should start worrying about yourselves because nobody chipped in. There was nobody crowdfunding you to go get your game. Nobody is getting money together to help you pay for your Game Pass. None of that stuff is happening. Nobody is chipping in to help you get a console. None of that stuff. That is you, your hard work, you yourself. Nintendo did not send me this Switch. No, they didn't. No, I went out and purchased my Switch. And I purchased my games on my Switch. So I don't care about anybody's copy, how many units it sold. I care about mine. And as a consumer, you should. But as a consumer, you should also, if these companies do not serve your purpose, walk away. Don't give them your money. Don't support their practices if their practices violate you as a consumer. Now, Xbox Game Pass didn't reach a price where I could say no. I waited for the day as a child that I can go inside the store and give anyone $30 to get 500 to 600 games. Literally. If you would have told me back then that that would be my future in this life, I would have broke down and cried because I paid so much money for video games in my lifetime. So if I'm enjoying Game Pass, that's my right as a consumer. Your right as a consumer is to say no. Go buy it. I don't give a damn. I got tons of games upstairs. You just saw me just show you a fistful of games. But Halo going to the PlayStation is really a nothing burger. It's something that we knew about. Now, what we do know is more concrete stuff, and I can tell you firsthand because I played it. Now, other people can show you a trailer that they see, or they can show you a trailer that they copied, or they can show you a trailer. I can show you actual gameplay. I can show you the trailer. I can show you assets. I can show you different things. But the thing is, what I can tell you is how the game played, how it felt. The gameplay felt like Halo is going in the right direction. What they did now, what they didn't do with Halo Infinite, they did a lot of in-house and didn't give the game out to people that can give actual feedback on the title. So that's why we got stuck with Craig Face, and that's why the world seems kind of barren, and they didn't have that minute-to-minute, that what you saw today with Halo 5 when I was playing it. That tension. It wasn't there in Halo Infinite. The story was there. Some of the graphics was there, but it was too spread out. And they didn't have the direct feedback from the people that they needed it from the most. So now they're getting direct feedback. They're getting actual feedback. So when the game does come out, it's going to hit the ground running. And yes, it should make a great impression on the PlayStation. I want it to be the best version of Halo that they can ever possibly make. I do not want, the same way I told you I knew they was going to make a damn great version of Forza Horizon. I knew they was going to make a great version. I'm so happy that the PlayStation 5 Pro, actually, the game does play good. Because could you imagine your level of conversation by you telling me that they put crappy games over on the PlayStation because they want to gimp the system? They want the system to run poorly? Nobody needs that type of rhetoric. Xbox is probably trying to be Publisher of the Year. And in being Publisher of the Year, that means you have to take pride in your quality of your work and put that out. So next year, when Wolverine shows up and it's day and date on PC, and I look right back at you and you looking right back at me, and I'm playing that game on my new Xbox console, and I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about the actual console. Because this is an Xbox device. This is not a console. This is a portable device that plays Xbox games, be it streaming or native. Now, I know that breaks a lot of people's feelings and hurts a lot of people's heart. But at the end of the day, you pay for it, you claim it, you name it. Now, a lot of you are stepdaddies out there claiming those kids. How idiotic is that? Is that not your kid that you feeding? You ain't give birth to that kid. So you ain't going to tell me that this ain't no Xbox ROG Ally X and this ain't an Xbox. Xbox is the stepdaddy to this thing here. So y'all got to get it together. But we going to have so much fun together. Because now we tied at the hip. What's happening new in Helldivers? I can't wait. I can't wait to hear what's going down with the new Ghost of Yode DLC. I can't wait when it drops on the PC to go with all my other games that are in my curated library on my premium edition console. Now, I did want to say a couple of other things, but I'm going to leave that for tomorrow's show because I'm going live again tomorrow. And if any of you PlayStation dudes see this show today and say to yourself, oh, I'm going to jump in there. I'll tear his ass up. Show up. The DMs is open. The Discord is lit. Bring your ass if you choose. If you know what you know, then you should have no problem showing up. And if anything that I say is a lie, well, then all you got to do is show up and prove me wrong. But I'm the king. And I love playing Game Pass because that's where all the good games are. And I love playing my PlayStation games on my Xbox ROG Ally X because it runs best here. Well, this is Xbox Frontline News with the boy, the king. Now, like, follow, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll be back in a few so we can play some games on Fight Night Friday. That's on Frontline Gaming Streams with me. And let me give you the best intro in the business.
What's a man or a king? What's it saying? Advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game, but shoot what said as you claim it. It's that Xbox. Spin the block, his legs live. Fast talking, no riddling. Moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That flash making a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the scene, you know that it's scorching. What's a man or a king? What's it saying? Advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game, but shoot what said as you claim it.
You already know the time. Told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Said what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted.